Hi everyone, it's Eva with another Sims 4 speed build video, and today I am building a waterfall house in Sulani because I was craving something a bit more summery, kind of like a virtual holiday for us all, because I don't think I'll leave this country this summer. RIP. The waterfall I'm using for this is not actually the one that comes with Island Living. This one is from Discover University because I wanted it to look like the water is coming out of the top of the rock and flowing into this little pond, and the Island Living one is just not that high. The rock formation and basically all the rocks I'm using to build this cliff are from the debug section in Island Living. They're not part of the actual game objects, but you can access them and so much more by simply using two cheats, namely bb.showHiddenObjects and bb.showLiveEditObjects. I literally use them all the time, and I think they have so many cool objects that we don't have normally in the game, and you can do so much creative stuff with them. So yeah, definitely check those out. And the rocks that come with Island Living, I think, just look perfect for the landscaping, especially in Sulani, because the entire neighborhood is decorated with these rocks. If you look around, you'll see that like all the rocks and all the plants are the same as the ones that I used. Yeah, same goes for shrubbery, like I said, trees, bushes. All of those are from the debug section. Of course, some of them are in the actual game, but even more come in the debug section. And it just helps make the landscape look more natural and blend in. And yeah, I love landscaping, so. I did not plan this build in advance whatsoever. This was a very spontaneous idea. So initially when I started building this, I had only one long building in mind, which is why I built like this one block, but I ended up changing it into two smaller ones. They're a little bit inspired by those beach huts in the Maldives because I wanted to evoke a very classic island vibe and nothing modern or too luxurious, more like a simplistic but cute island home. The build is quite high up, but can be reached by a really long ladder. To be honest, I didn't have time to playtest it, but I don't see why it shouldn't work. I'm so glad that we have ladders. I think it looks really cool, with the long bridge as well. Sadly, we can't build suspension bridges. That would have been so cool with this build especially, but yeah, this will have to do. I added some vines from Jungle Adventure underneath to make it a bit more like a hanging bridge, but yeah, this'll do. Like I said, I had no plan in mind while building this. That's why you'll probably see me change things constantly. I think I changed this fence 3 times. I was very indecisive. Oh yeah, and I discovered these beauties. They are so cool. These hanging plants in the debug section again. They are so cool. They instantly make this build look more natural. I'm a huge sucker for shrubbery and anything to do with landscaping. It's honestly one of my favorite parts when creating a build. And I always try so that the house doesn't look lost on a lot. It's very important that you put the shrubbery and plants and landscaping in general around it so it looks really cool and natural. It has to mix well with the surrounding landscape, plus it's really, really fun and creative. So I really enjoy that. By the way guys, if you're enjoying this video and want to see more speed builds like this, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 150 subscribers, and I would love for you guys to join my little Sims Build Obsessed platform here. And if you're interested in downloading this lot, you'll find my profile in the gallery under evarotky with no space. So for the interior, I didn't want to use only Island Living objects because, it gets very repetitive when you build with the same object all the time. So I decided to go for different swatches that I've barely ever used before. So that was fun. And I mixed it a bit with other packs, mostly Jungle Adventure and Laundry Day, because they have the most natural and island vibes for me. And to be honest, I really went out of my comfort zone a lot with the colour schemes. I normally go for very neutral tones or black and white. I don't know why, maybe I'm just a bit scared of colours. But yeah, for this build, I actually used a lot of colour inside. The kitchen and living room are pinkish red, and the bedroom is slightly blue. So yeah, that's very different to what I normally build. Let me know in the comments if you like the colours and the build in general. I'd love to hear some opinions. I don't know about you guys, but I rarely ever use the island living furniture like outside of island builds. I don't know why, it's just, I don't know, it's not my kind of taste. But yeah, this is one of the few times that I've used these, and mixed together with a couple like new ones like Tiny Living and, like I said, Laundry Day. I think it looks a bit more cute and interesting. I think the island living objects, especially like the tables and all of those, are just very one-sided. I feel like you can only use them in island living, and for that they're perfect, but like anywhere else I don't really use them. So I went for a full-on island look for this, so they're ideal in this situation. So this speed build is coming to an end soon, but do stick around for the final tour. I filmed it at sundown and it looks absolutely stunning, so definitely don't miss that. And I really hope you enjoyed this waterfall house, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!